Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Life is not a level field. Life is hills and mountains, lowlands and ravines. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. In a loved one, either correct the vices or endure them. If you fix it, your partner will be better. And if you endure it, you will be better yourself. Don't be satisfied with stories, how things have gone with others. Unfold your myth. Do not regret what you have done. Loneliness is for the strong. The weak always huddle with the crowd. Art is not a form of propaganda. It is a form of truth. People who don't think shouldn't talk. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Shortcuts make long delays. Ask no questions, and you'll be told no lies. True humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking of yourself less. First impressions are always unreliable. If you want to get rich, think of saving as earning. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Some people like what you do. Some people hate what you do. But most people simply don't give a damn. There are 3 faithful friends, an old wife, an old dog, and ready money. Talk to someone about themselves, and they'll listen for hours. Go all the way with it. Do not back off. For once, go all the goddamn way with what matters. In the hopes of reaching the moon, men fail to see the flowers that blossom at their feet. Men who do not forgive women for their little flaws will never enjoy their great virtues. The lion cannot protect himself from traps, and the fox cannot defend himself from wolves. One must therefore be a fox to recognize traps, and a lion to frighten wolves. Excessive food causes disease. All disease begins in the gut. Theory is knowledge that doesn't work. Practice is when everything works, and you don't know why. For sweetest things turn sourest by their deeds. Lilies that fester smell far worse than weeds. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. I am the wisest man alive, For I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. Take everything you like seriously, except yourselves. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Imagination governs the world. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. If you must break the law, do it to seize power. In all other cases, observe it. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Our life is made by the death of others. Tact is the ability to tell someone to go to hell in such a way that they look forward to the trip. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past. Wisdom is of the future. Some people play safe not to lose. You will definitely lose if you play safe. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. How much money does it take to make a man happy? Just $1 more. The first person you think of in the morning and the last person you think at night is either the cause of your happiness or the cause of your pain. Fear of death increases in exact proportion to increase in wealth. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. I always have 2 books in my pocket. One to read, one to write in. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. Every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it. What makes the desert beautiful is that somewhere it hides a well. Preventive war is like committing suicide out of fear of death. Honesty is the first chapter of the book of wisdom. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. Not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. Life is, and will ever remain, an equation incapable of solution. but it contains certain known factors.